When love hurts, it's really important to know what to look for. Recognizing the signs of a troubled relationship can be the first step towards healing or making necessary changes. Relationships can be great, filled with joy, laughter, and shared moments. But they can also be tough, marked by disagreements, misunderstandings, and emotional pain. Sometimes, love just isn't enough, and you might have to let go, even if it's hard. It's crucial to understand when a relationship is no longer healthy for either of you. So, how do you know when it's time? Well, there are some signs you can look out for. These signs can help you decide whether to work on the relationship or move on. One sign is always arguing. Constant conflict can drain the joy out of a relationship and leave both partners feeling exhausted and unhappy. Are you two fighting all the time? Frequent arguments can indicate deeper issues that need to be addressed. Another sign is feeling down in the dumps. If your relationship is causing you more sadness than happiness, it's a red flag. Do you not want to spend time with her anymore? Losing interest in spending time together can be a sign that the connection is fading. These are warning signs that things aren't right. It's important to pay attention to these feelings and not just brush them aside. You might also notice changes in how you both act. Are you more distant or less affectionate than before? Are you spending less time together? Quality time is essential for maintaining a strong bond. Do you avoid talking to each other? Communication is the foundation of any relationship, and avoiding it can lead to bigger problems. These can be signs that you're drifting apart. When the emotional distance grows, it can be hard to bridge the gap. Talking to each other is super important in any relationship. Open and honest communication can help resolve issues and bring you closer. When you stop talking, it's a bad sign. Silence can create misunderstandings and resentment. Do you feel like you can't talk to her anymore? Feeling unheard can lead to frustration and loneliness. Do you feel like she doesn't listen or understand you? Miscommunication can create a rift that's hard to mend. These are big red flags. Recognizing these signs early can help you take action. Whether it's seeking help, having a heart-to-heart conversation, or making the tough decision to part ways. Letting go is like a roller coaster of emotions. It's a journey filled with ups and downs, twists and turns, and sometimes it feels like you're spinning out of control. But just like a roller coaster, there is a beginning, a middle, and an end. Understanding the stages of letting go can help you navigate this emotional ride. It takes time, and you'll feel all sorts of things. From confusion to clarity, from sadness to relief, each emotion plays a crucial role in the healing process. It's important to give yourself the time and space to experience these feelings without judgment. Understanding these steps can help you get through it. Whether it's reading a book on the subject, attending a group therapy session, or leaning on friends for support, knowing what to expect can make the journey a little less daunting. The first step is denial. This is when you can't believe it's over. You might find yourself thinking, this can't be happening, or there must be some mistake. Denial is a defense mechanism that helps cushion the initial blow of loss. You can't believe it's over. You might keep checking your phone, hoping for a message that never comes, or replaying arguments in your head, trying to make sense of it all. This stage can be incredibly isolating, but it's a natural part of the process. You might even pretend everything is fine, putting on a brave face for the world while you're breaking inside. It's okay to not be okay. Denial is normal, but it's important to face the music eventually. Next comes anger. Denial is normal, but it's important to face the music eventually. Next comes anger. Anger can be directed at your ex, at yourself, or even at the universe for the unfairness of it all. It's a powerful emotion that can either consume you or propel you forward. You might feel angry at her, at yourself, or just at the whole situation. This anger can manifest in different ways: yelling, crying, or even physical actions like punching a pillow. It's important to find healthy outlets for this anger, such as exercise or creative expression. Anger is natural, but don't let it take over. Bargaining is another step. This is when you start to make deals in your head, thinking, if only I had done this differently, or maybe if I change, things will go back to the way they were. You might try to make deals in your head. This stage is often filled with what-ifs and if-onlys. It's a way of trying to regain control in a situation that feels uncontrollable. You might think, if only I had done this differently. These thoughts can be consuming, but it's important to remember that the past is unchangeable. Bargaining is a way of trying to get control back, but it's also a sign that you're starting to accept the reality of the situation. Bargaining is a way of trying to get control back. You might find yourself making lists or plans, trying to figure out how to fix things. This is a natural response, but it's important to recognize that some things are beyond our control. Feeling sad is common too. This is the stage where the reality of the loss truly sinks in. You might feel down, hopeless, and not interested in things you used to like. It's a heavy, all-encompassing sadness that can make it hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You might feel down, hopeless, and not interested in things you used to like. Activities that once brought you joy now feel meaningless. This is a normal part of the grieving process, and it's important to allow yourself to feel this sadness without rushing through it. It's okay to be sad about the relationship ending. Finally, you reach acceptance. This is the stage where you come to terms with the reality of the situation. You start to see a future without the person you lost, and you begin to rebuild your life. You accept that the relationship is over. Acceptance doesn't mean you're completely over it, but it does mean you're ready to move forward. You start to pack away the memories, take a deep breath, and look towards the future with a sense of hope. You start to move on. You find new hobbies, reconnect with friends, and begin to build a new life for yourself. Letting go is never easy, but understanding these stages can help you navigate the journey with a little more grace and a lot more self-compassion. Moving on takes time and effort, but there are things you can do to make it easier. It's a journey that requires patience and self-compassion. Remember, healing is not linear, and it's okay to have ups and downs along the way. These steps can help you find your way. First, set some boundaries. Boundaries are essential for protecting your emotional well-being. They help you create a safe space where you can heal without unnecessary distractions or stress. It's important to give yourself some space. Don't contact her. This means taking a break from communication to allow yourself to process your emotions. It might be difficult at first, but it's a crucial step in moving forward. That means no phone calls, texts, or social media. Focus on yourself. Do things you enjoy. Engaging in activities that bring you joy can be incredibly therapeutic. It helps you rediscover your passions and remind you of your own worth. Spend time with people you love. Surrounding yourself with supportive friends and family can provide comfort and a sense of belonging. They can offer a listening ear and a shoulder to lean on during tough times. Look after yourself, body and mind. Practicing mindfulness, meditation, or yoga can help you stay grounded and reduce stress. Taking care of your physical health is just as important as nurturing your emotional well-being. Talking to someone can really help. Sharing your feelings with a trusted friend or family member can provide relief and new perspectives. It's a way to release pent-up emotions and gain clarity. Talk to a friend, family member, or a counselor. Professional help can be invaluable in navigating your emotions and developing coping strategies. Don't hesitate to seek support if you need it. They can give you support and help you figure things out. Remember, moving on is a process, and it's okay to take it one step at a time. Be kind to yourself and trust that you will heal. Going through a breakup can feel lonely. You might feel like you're on your own, but you're not. People care about you. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Talk to your mates and family. Tell them how you're feeling. They can listen, give you a shoulder to cry on, and say nice things to cheer you up. Think about joining a support group. Talking to others who are going through the same thing can be a big help. After a breakup, it's time to focus on you. You deserve to be happy. Looking after yourself is really important during this time. It's not selfish, it's necessary. Make time for things you enjoy. Read a book, watch a film, listen to music. Do hobbies that make you happy. Look after your body too. Eat good food, get enough sleep, and get some exercise. Find yourself again. You might have changed during the relationship. Take some time to figure out what you're interested in and what you like. Sometimes, you need a bit of extra help. If you're struggling, don't be afraid to get professional help. A therapist can give you advice and tools to help you through this tough time. If you're feeling really down, reach out for help. Signs include being really sad, anxious, not being able to sleep, not wanting to eat, or thinking about hurting yourself. Remember, getting professional help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows you care about yourself. Ending a relationship is painful. It's okay to be sad. But remember, this isn't the end of your story. There are good times ahead. Healing takes time. Be patient with yourself. Let yourself feel all your feelings. Think about what you've learned. Every relationship, even the hard ones, teaches us something. Have hope. Believe that you will love and be loved again. You deserve to be happy.